Hey plant peeps, I'm Travis and thanks for checking in to our living room. Take a quick look at just an overall tour of the orchid room now that it's spring. So it's early March and we've had a couple days of some nice sunny weather. I don't know if it's gonna do that focus out in the garden. We've been doing a lot of garden work. Yeah, so let's see what's happening in the orchid room inside right now. Well, first, the Christmas cactus is reblooming. That's cool. Fel paprika up on the shelf here is putting out its spike for the summer. Already putting on a few flowers, so that's cool. Already back in bloom. And then right below that is the Falschilleriana. Get down and see its true pink, I guess. There you go. That's a bit more true color. So it's still holding on to its flowers, and yes, we did try pollinating it. Looks like a good pollination. We'll see. It's still pretty young, but that's an old throwback hybrid that's already been done, and maybe we'll talk more about that when the time comes. Then, of course, from our last video, we still have a lot of our paths in bloom, and the Schwarz Madonna is just now opening up. Can I get it to focus? Yeah, it looks like it's focusing. It's a dark bud, it's like really dark purple. So we'll show you that when it's fully open. Here's the Labaudianum, Paphiopedilum labaudianum. And nice. The second flower is open now. The petals are stretching out, so it's got a nice flower habit. And we did try pollinating that first flower to the left. And we'll see. I don't know. These paths, they sometimes when you try pollinating them, they seem to hold their flowers a little bit before they drop them. And the Primulinum also still hanging on, even though we took the pollen off of that. Yeah, I didn't actually show a video of the pollination, but I did break the flower off of the Escarolii alba when I was trying to pollinate it. So that sucks. But yeah, I guess it's going to happen. That's like the second time that that's happened to me. Oh well, that's how it goes. And the Phalaenopsis little sister still in flower and also holding on to a seed capsule. I mean, we haven't had much luck with the Phal little sister in good seed production. So we'll see if that capsule goes. I'm not sure. You never know. And then, of course, the Paphiopedilum limianum. This guy is also pollinated now, and they always hold their flowers. So we'll see what happens there. And quick bud watch. The Bellatulum, Paphiopedilum bellatulum, is now in bud. And yeah, this is what it does. These brown leaves, that's normal. That's actually last year's blooming fan. So that fan is now fading off. So that's cool. No problems. Here is one of our maxillarias that we potted up at the end of last year, put it into a little bonsai tray. Maxillaria porphyrostella. It's putting on new growth, so that's looking nice and right where I wanted it to. I kind of wanted to grow over into this pot as it gets bigger and older. Hopefully it'll keep growing. And the Cattleya golf green hair pig still holding on to green sheaths, but no sign of real flowers, and I don't want to disturb it. I'm just letting it do its thing. We'll see if it actually makes flowers. That would be cool. And yeah, the Oncidium titanium treasure back here. You can see the first inflorescence is now kind of, dried up and faded off, and then the two side ones have now come on and they're looking nice. Got one more flower to open, but yeah, it does smell good. I mean, I was hoping for more of a smell, but it does have a nice fragrance, a bit spicy. Phalaenopsis amabilis snowflake, still in flower. It's been a couple months, so a very nice, supposedly species, uh, Phalaenopsis, but I'm not really sure. The more I look into it, it does seem like an amabilis. I got misled. There's a lot of posts about it, but it's a great little Phalaenopsis. It's the smaller plant there. And then our no ID orange bifoliate Cattleya type, we aren't exactly sure what it is. This one's got 4 buds this year, which is the best it's ever done, so that's great. Really happy. We'll show you, of course, that when it opens up. Got a bud watch on the what is now a Phalaenopsis japonica, not Sideria, but now Phalaenopsis japonica. That's this guy here in the center with the little spike coming on. So much different bud and flower than the other Phalaenopsis. So it's pretty interesting plant, and yeah, really cool flower. So we'll keep you updated on that one. Oh yeah, gotta show you the tank. The Barcarias in the tank here are really doing pretty good. These two on the mounts here that are actually in bloom, these are a hybrid, and we've shown the video. I guess maybe we'll link to that one in the end screen. I pull one out here. Oh, oh man. See, they're stuck. Okay. These Barcaria hybrids now flowering out. Each of a couple of the plants on this mount have now flowered, uh, which is great to see. There it is. Yeah. So this is Whartonia ex nevosa, primary hybrid in the Barcarias, and they've done much better in the tank. Yeah. So here's the other one up here in the tank, a little bit maybe lighter on this one, a little more white in the flowers and less purple. So that's, I don't know, that's cool. They're a little brighter, I guess you could say. And since we've put this guy back in the tank, we put it back in the tank, now you can see it's really coming into bud. So they like it in here with a bit higher humidity. Now they do need some water. You can see the roots on these guys. The species is a bit drier. The roots are a bit drier on the species. The ones on the mount, you can see the roots are still a little bit green and looking good. They like it in there. So I'm going to keep them in there for now until I can figure something better out. But I need the tank because I still have more to deflask, and now I can't get this off of the thing. So there you go. There's the Barcaria tank in action right now, full of flowers. And actually, the other species is holding a flower still for months now. This flower has been on, which is great. So they do hold their flowers. And again, for this one, we just water it like once a week. That's our watering schedule. Dribble water over it. And then just over to the another windowsill here in the living room where we have some Phalaenopsis growing. This is one of our deflast seedlings, the Upin Easter. Oh, of course, it's not going to show it. Upin Easter Island ex equestris. And again, if you follow our channel, thanks a bunch. And maybe you remember seeing this plant when it first opened a couple months ago. So great new hybrid. This is this seedling's first blooming ever. It's holding the flowers really nice. And they all formed pretty well. So all in all, a really nice hybrid. I like that one. Uh, Even though it looks kind of generic with just like pink flower and whatnot, it's a nice one. Yeah, and I think it has a lot of potential. So that one we're keeping, but also we may sell it. And then yeah, this guy, we finally have one bud open. All of the other ones got cooked, and basically the spike stopped growing. And this is the Phalaenopsis Black Beauty, is this guy. So not a great bloom. We totally destroyed it. Here it is. Tying Shin Phoenix crossed with Brother Pikachu's Sweetheart. That's this one here. And also nice that it's been holding its flowers for a couple months. There's a better color. And the light is not good. Sorry, guys, the light is not great. And then the bronze Buddha. This is an OID that we bought, and there's a lot of names for it. It is very fragrant, and it smells quite nice. But yep, back in bloom now. And one failure we got to show you. We did try pollinating this, but this is one of our favorite hybrids. Maybe you can see. Let me turn. There you go. Like when you can see the light. This came out of nowhere. You can see what happened to this leaf. This has always been a really good grower. Very prodigious, nice, healthy leaves. Show you the ambinosa. One of our first videos ever. I think we've since deleted it because it was so bad. Not that these are any better. But the Phalaenopsis, yeah, loved this plant. Had such a cool smell, and I don't know, I just something's going on. I think it's a goner. We'll see. Not too confident right now with this one. And who knows about these potential seeds? Yeah, whatever. Little sister keiki that we took and growing a new leaf this spring, which is great. And so that one I'm going to give to somebody. And maybe you saw it earlier, but the Phalaenopsis, we did also try pollinating, and it looks like maybe it was a good attempt. Here it is, right? So you can see now that the ovary is swelling, now starting to look like a capsule. We actually tried 2 attempts. Now this one on the right, let me see if I can get it in focus. It's not focusing. So you can see this one on the right is a little bit swollen, but the one on the left is quite a bit bigger. And so we tried these 2 at the same time, the same cross. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. I'm thinking I may just chop that one off and, divert all the energy and nutrients to the left one. That's my thinking. The last of the flowers has now faded off. So yeah, the Stewartiana is done for this year. It's okay. We'll see it next year, hopefully. Thanks for checking in, guys. I hope you're off to a good spring. The weather is nice, and we will see you back here at El Pilar soon.